This is Mr. and what I have for you today is a way to beat this Town Hall 10 war base that you see all over the place in walls. Let's dive in. Double clone, Sui, Lalo. Let's begin. We'll have a couple looks at it. Coming in, a couple of destruction balloons up on the left hand side. Blimp coming in over the top, going to activate the double clone. E-Drag in the clan castle. Surprise, surprise. Like I was saying previously in other videos, we find a lot of people just are using E-Drag loons as their default clan castle. They're not using baby dragon, witches or anything, just E-Drag loon, E-Drag loon. Looks like every clan castle you face has an E-Drag in it. Double clone, so loads more balloons than normal. E-Drag is still alive at this point, but have a look at the base already. 25% of the base wrecked, and the main troops, the main push hasn't even come in. King's down, going to take out that defending Archer Queen just any second. Rage onto her. Baby Dragon help create a little bit of a funnel so that things don't path around too much to the right hand side. King's raged. Everything's gone nicely. Hound coming in from the right hand side at the top. I think that was possibly supposed to go to that left hand side Archer, left hand side defense, air defense, instead of the one that the Queen was taking out, because otherwise it essentially didn't really do too much. It just got nuked. It might have protected the Queen just a little bit from a archer shot and a couple of other little things, but not really too much tanking going on from that right hand side Hound. Plenty of balloons coming in. Only a couple of haste spells in this one, but so much of the base got wiped out in that initial push, and then also with the Sui part of the attack, that there wasn't really much left of the base to do. The E-Drag is still up, so you can see the E-Drag still up. He's getting pinged by that archer. Just went down, but the balloons were in too close at that point in time. A couple of balloons left up the slave. Archer goes down, and there we go. Just waiting for a little bit of cleanup. It's all over and done with within a couple of minutes. We'll have another look at the attack. Now that you've seen what it's been about, we'll have a look at the troops first, and then we'll dive in again. So if you face this base in war, if you're a Town Hall 10 and you face this base, this is one very, very good way to take it out. 28 loons, 11 minions, 1 baby dragon, and 2 wizzies for funneling. 2 hounds. They're the main troops. In your CC, you're bringing a balloon and an E-Drag, and the CC, Siege Machine, being a blimp and a poison as well. Your own spells, 2 clones, 1 rage, 2 haste, and a freeze. Let's go again. One more look at it and start to pay really close attention to where some of these spells are used. So we've dropped, what was that? 4 balloons at the beginning, and then the blimp, and here comes another 2 balloons. So we've lost 6 balloons already to try and take some things out, or to at least help take some things out, and to at least, at the very minimum, be a distraction on some of the popped things. Now we've still got a black balloon over here on the left hand side, and we've got the clone balloons pathing up with the E-Drag. So these balloons will get taken out by the Inferno, but they'll take the mortar down first, which is what we just saw. Now we have the poison, which was used on the enemy clan castle. So baby dragons start to funnel on this right hand side. King's down, take out the exposed Queen, and Archer Queen also. Once that trash is done, Archer Queen should be able to come in, take out the air defense, and all is good. So here we've got this Hound coming in. Well, let's have a look what's taking it out. So we've got Tesla, 2 black bombs. The Hound took out 2 black bombs, so at least it did do some lot of good. So if you want to follow that, and this base is standard in all iterations, then at least that Hound will take out a couple of black bombs, which means they kind of protect you a little bit coming on later on. So freeze has already been used. We didn't pay attention to that freeze, but it was already down. We might have a second look at it again at double speed, just so we can see where the freeze was used, so that if you're going to do this attack on a base, then you can say, okay, here's where I'll use the freeze. Everything's down. We'll just speed up this last 25 seconds, then we'll dive in again and we'll watch the whole thing at double speed and we'll call it a day. Excellent attack, loads of troops left over, total base wipeout within a couple of minutes. Plenty of cleanup, pups, minions, the whole lot. Let's dive in, double speed, and we'll pay really close attention to where the freeze spell is being used. So The tricky thing with the clone is get the clone and the rage spells down before the siege blimp pops. Because the last thing that you want to happen is that you drop those clones after siege has popped and a balloon comes out and gets taken out by a black bomb before your clone spells have activated, in which case you don't get massively large amounts of cloning going on. So 2 haste spells down, and we look at that. The freeze got used on the Tesla leaf blower, or whatever. I call it a leaf blower. I've always called it a leaf blower, but the freeze got used on the Tesla leaf blower area. It did not need to get used on the Inferno because the Inferno was taken out, and a haste spell was used on the Inferno instead. And there we go. Nice little wipeout on this Town Hall 10 base that we see everywhere in War. In any case, that's all I've got for this video. If you have any questions or comments about it, please leave them down below. If you've liked what you've seen, please share it with your clan mates and subscribe to the channel. And as always, thank you very much for watching.